You okay?
I guess.
Those creatures that attacked you are after the Keyblade. But it's your heart they really want, because you wield the Keyblade.
I'm so glad that you're okay, Kairi.
Kairi? Who are you talking about? I'm the great ninja Yuffie. I think you might have overdone it, Squall.
That's Leon.
The Keyblade.
Yeah, we had to get it away from you to shake off those creatures. It turns out that's how they were tracking you.
It was the only way to conceal your heart from them. But it won't work for long. Still, hard to believe that you, of all people, are the chosen one.
Oh!
Well, I suppose beggars can't be choosers.
Why don't you start making sense? What's going on here?
Okay, you know there are many other worlds out there, besides your castle and this town, right?
Yeah? But they're supposed to be a secret.
They've been secret, because they've never been connected. Until now. When the Heartless came, everything changed.
The Heartless?
The ones who attacked you, you remember?
Those without hearts.
The darkness in people's hearts. That's what attracts them.
And there is darkness within every heart.
Hey, have you heard of someone named Ansem?
And Sam?
He was studying the Heartless. He recorded all of his findings in a very detailed report.
Gosh, can we see it?
Its pages are scattered everywhere.
Scattered?
Too many worlds.
Oh, then maybe the king went to find them.
Yes, those were my thoughts exactly.
We've got to find him quick.
Red! First we need the key.
That's right. The Keyblade.
So, this is the key.
Exactly.
The Heartless have great fear of the Keyblade. That's why they'll keep coming after you, no matter what.
Well, I didn't ask for this.
The Keyblade chooses its master, and it chose you.
So, tough luck.
How did all this happen? I remember being in my room. Wait a minute! What happened to my home? My island? Riku! Kairi!
You know what? I really don't know.
That's the only time in all the Kingdom Hearts games they ever do something like that, where like Donald pulled down the screen. Yeah. Okay, you know, I was talking about earlier about forgetting stuff when you're hooking everything up because your mind shifts to starting to film. Like I'm like, hey, I'm gonna say this, and then I know what I'm gonna say, at least for yeah. I don't think of everything I'm gonna say. Just I'm gonna make a point. I'm gonna say a shout out. Talk about. I'm gonna put in a "you was trolling." No, and then you start hooking it up. Your mind shifts to hooking it up, and then you start filming, and then you start filming, and you don't. And then so you don't say it. But here's one thing that I was actually gonna say. Okay, this is basically what I'm gonna do. Let me save it while I'm explaining. This is basically what I'm gonna do with the Let's Plays. Okay, this is pretty big. This is kind of I'm gonna do Kingdom Hearts, right? And then I'm gonna do Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. Then I'm gonna do Kingdom Hearts Days, 358 days divided by 2. Then I'm going to do Kingdom Hearts 2, and then hopefully, obviously I'll definitely be done with all these by the time the North American version of Birth by Sleep comes out. So then I'll do Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep for the PSP. But obviously, I'm going to do all of these, but obviously during that time I'll have side LPs. Like I was thinking of maybe doing a Resident Evil 5 LP at some point, and I might do a Resident Evil 5 LP near the end of this. And I know while I'm doing Resident Evil 5, did I save it? No, I didn't. and then while doing Resident Evil 5, like say I'm in the middle of doing Kingdom Hearts, start Resident Evil 5 near the end of Kingdom Hearts, then I finish Kingdom Hearts 1, and I'm still doing Resident Evil 5, I'll just switch to Recom while still doing Resident Evil 5. I won't wait to finish Resident Evil 5, then do Recom. I'll just keep doing all the Kingdom Hearts games like a crazy fool. Okay. Now this leads to... It's dangerous out there. Don't wander off. Well then. We'll go over here. Who do we talk to? I think we just talked to him again. To like get... The keyblade can't... You're bound to run across treasure chests and other locks too. Well then, darn it, why won't you let me open it? Oh, well now... It has an elixir in it. Let's assign that. Oh, wait, items. Duh. Now I'm full. I don't need elixir right now anyway because it raises MP and I don't have any magic moves. Okay, now we shall talk. Sooner or later the Heartless will find you. You better prepare yourself. Prepare myself to fight for your life. Are you ready? I'm ready. Yuffie, let's go join Aerith, another Final Fantasy VII character, or another well, basically, you know what's funny, in Final Fantasy VII she dies, but she doesn't die in the Kingdom Hearts games. She could be there by now with the other visitors. Leon! Holy crap, it came inside. Usually they don't come where the safety is.
Yuffie!
Sora, let's go.
Dun, 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 dun. Don't bother with the small fry. Find the leader. Let's go. I shall bother with the small fries. To level up. Be a leveling jerk. You want some of these? Do you want? Word up to my homies, man. Man. Ha! Ho! Ha! Yeah. Picking up all this money. Open. Potion. Potion ownage. Second district. Oh, snap. Dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. What? Don't you dare. Now the boss fight coming up has actually always kind of been kind of hard for me. Because you know how earlier in games you don't have like all the crazy upgrades? Like right now I have less health, I don't have any magic, so the boss fight coming up will actually be kind of hard. You have less health, you're not as strong, and you don't have any magic, so you don't really have options to fight them with. All you gotta do is hit X, dodge, and use the potions you get. You don't have any options or fight the way you want to because you have barely any upgrades. Or you don't have upgrades at all. Speaking of which, see, I don't have cure, so I gotta use a potion. I have another potion. But later in the game, that changes once you get tons of magic and you get the armor later. Or, I mean, he doesn't change in appearance with armor. I mean, just, you know, upgrades you. And then you can play the way you want to play to beat bosses and be totally sweet. Level up, that's what I wanted. Okay, let me kill these jokers. Ouchie mama. Another spirit shard. We'll be doing a lot of synthesis later. I mean, whatever. Didn't. Let me assign them to a quick. Maybe I can this time. Triangle. Why does it move? No, I want to. Items. You can only do magic in those spots. I'm thinking I'm playing like Kingdom Hearts 2 where I can put potions there. Too bad. Jumping over you. I need health. I don't care.